today, we will be discussing the 4 new augments that have been added to the game, namely, revealing spores for Saryn, rubble heap for Atlas, enraged for Valkyr, and the abundant mutation for my big bad nidus. I will give you a detailed view of each augments, and my opinions about its usefulness in a real mission. So, let's cut the long introduction and get the video started. First, let's try to discuss about Saryn's revealing spores. The description will tell you that this augment is meant to give your spores ability a built-in enemy radar. Normally you would react that this augment mod is redundant because we already have enemy radar, primed animal instinct, vigilante pursuit, or enemy sense. We just slapped these mods on our build, and we now have enemy detection on our minimap, without wasting our time investing in revealing spores. You won't even get interested in using this augment knowing the fact that venom dose exists, which gives you bonus toxin damage and can be applied to yourself. However, revealing spores isn't a build-changing mod that gives you better damage output. What it does, it gives you better gameplay, and it's considered as a quality of life improvement for the spores ability. The augment does scale with range mods, and it perfectly fits well with spore build Saryn. When you have this augment, you won't need any radar mods on your Saryn, and you can instead give this frame a corrosive projection aura, power strength, or even range buff. It may seem a stupid mod at first, but when you actually use it, you will feel the benefit of knowing where exactly enemies are in the minimap. Those green dots highlighted on your minimap can save your ass, especially if you are dealing with high-level enemies. You may not feel its usefulness right now, but wait until hard mode and ultra hard mode comes out. In my opinion, it's a good mod for improving the effectiveness of spores. Not only that, you know where are the enemies, but you will also know where exactly are the enemies affected by spores. The next augment is called Rubble Heap for Atlas. It's a passive augment which demands you to have above 1400 rubble to get the full benefit of this augment. Maintaining 1400 rubble is quite easy with Atlas, especially if you are constantly using Petrify before breaking enemies, or you have the Path of Statues augment on your Atlas build. If you met the condition, then your landslide will cost no energy to cast, it will gain 2 times bonus damage, and its travel speed will be doubled. Now, in my opinion, these are decent buffs for a doable condition. However, it all boils down to personal preference when using this augment. Some players may not consider this augment, especially if their Atlas is built for efficiency with a max arcane energize. In terms of damage, I don't think that all Atlas mains will be interested in using this new augment, given the fact that they all know how to min-max Atlas landslide ability, to the point that it can do even red crit, and break a crowd of enemies with just a few punches. If you happen to be interested in how to maximize the damage potential of Atlas landslide, then feel free to check out my updated Atlas build. I will just leave a link at the end of this video. So overall, Rubble Heap is either use it, or just get it as a collector's item. The next one is Valkyr's enraged ability. Theoretically, this augment is a massive boost to this frame's Hysteria ability. It gives your 4th ability a massive crit chance bonus, that when you pair it with Sacrificial Steel, you get about 260% critical chance. Now that's guaranteed red crits even at first hit. You don't need to wait up for your combo counter to get max, and the 200% damage boost makes it even likable. And at first glance, the Hysteria cooldown seems pretty interesting, as this could possibly mean that we will not be limited by Hysteria's horrendous energy drain. It's quite an appealing mod at first glance until you finally use it. The fact is, Hysteria's energy drain is present even using this new augment. I don't know if this is intended or not, but with the current state of this mod right now, I'm throwing this on the trash. Not only that, it does have an energy drain, but the shared cooldown between duration it's active, and while it's inactive makes the mod worse and unpleasant. If you put both narrow-minded and primed continuity on this frame, then you will have 38 seconds of God mode with enraged Hysteria, making you an unstoppable force. But, here's the catch. You will need to wait 38 seconds also to activate Hysteria again. This is not really a problem for me, since the damage mitigation of Valkyr will be enough to survive that 38 seconds downtime. All I need is to use a Lifesteal setup, like the Deku Amalgam target acquired and Nikana loadout. However, I won't use this augment for now, because Hysteria will still have energy drain. If somehow Digital Extremes remove this, or even adjust the duration of how long Hysteria will be active, and how long it takes before we can cast it again, then that's the time I would be investing my former for a gimmick enraged build. For now, I'm sticking with my endgame setup, which is more effective and efficient than having the enraged augment on this frame. If you want to check out my updated endgame Valkyr, then go check out the link at the end of this video. For now, let's move on to the final augment, Abundant Mutation. This augment works on nidus passive ability. What it does is, instead of the usual 100 mutation stacks for this frame, you can exceed that limit, and gain as much as 200 mutation stacks. For some players, they might just know that mutation stacks are only used to proc the Undying passive, and give nidus a 5 seconds invulnerability period. But, they are missing the fact that mutation stacks do help those maggots spawned by your 4th ability to do more explosion damage. In addition, your virulence ability does benefit from mutation stacks. The base damage of virulence is amplified by the number of mutation stacks, which means that 200 mutation stacks are a good thing, making this augment interesting. However, there's always a catch to everything. For this augment, your Undying passive will have a 30 seconds cooldown. Normally, you will get the invulnerability when you have at least 5 stack, and it activates every time if you have enough mutation stack. But when you add this augment, you will definitely sacrifice nidus survivability in high-level content. I did try this out with the Insatiable augment, and it's pretty fun building those mutation stacks fast. The damage of virulence becomes very good, but like I've said earlier, you will sacrifice nidus survivability when you decide to use this augment on your build. 90% damage redirection from your parasitic link won't be enough if you want to face tank 2000 level enemies. So these are my opinions about the new augments. Let me know what you think about these new augments in the comment box below. Before you leave, I would like to announce the winner of the TennoCon 2020 pack giveaway. The name of the winner is displayed on the screen, and his prize will be sent to his inventory in a couple of days. Congratulations to the lucky Tenno, and for those who did not win, don't worry, as there will be more giveaways to come. Remember that we have the 1200 Platinum giveaway per month, and also, there are the Nova Prime and Trinity Prime access that I will be giving away this month. Be sure to come back later for giveaway announcements, and as well as fresh new Warframe content. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.